Next thing, let's juice up the joints. We're gonna help the back be more flexible. This is something I've been doing every day for 39 years. And so every morning when I wake up, this is what I do, is I like to twist my hands out. That's an optional part. The main thing is I turn my spine 3 times. In each direction. Then I go sideways 3 times. Then I place my hands on my knees. I straighten my arms. I pull back and down on my shoulders. And now I'm gonna just extend my spine, be as tall as I can. And then I'm gonna round my spine. And then I'm gonna extend it. I tuck my chin in when I extend it, and then I round. I start from the hips, and I go up to the head. I now have slightly warmed up the spine. Next thing I'm going to do is cat-cow. So I'm going to be on all 4s, or all 6s, depending on how you like to look at it. Mainly I'm on my hands and my knees. My shoulders are above my wrists. My hips are above my knees. I'm going to go from a rounded spine where I straighten my arms and stretch my shoulder away from my upper arm. And then starting at the hips, I round my hips, my low back, my mid back, my upper back. And then I look up at the trees in front of me. I bring my shoulders together and down toward the waist. Then once again, I start at the hips. I rock the hips, the low back, the mid back, the upper back, the neck and head. And then I go back and forth. Once in a while, I pause at the 2 places, especially when I'm arched up. I bring the shoulder blades together and down toward the waist. Straighten the arms. I rock the hips again, low back, mid back, upper back, neck and head. I smile once in a while, which helps a lot of my muscles relax. After I do that, I like to stretch my hips back, and I go down on my forearms, and I move my hips from side to side, really stretching my right hip away from my left forearm, stretching my left hip away from my right forearm, so I'm stretching on a diagonal back and forth. I do that a couple times just to loosen up the tension in the low back. Then I relax my forehead onto the floor and my hips onto the heels if I'm flexible enough or in that direction. I'm breathing high up into the head, down into my expanding low back. I really feel the low back expand as I breathe in. For an extra stretch, I like to walk the fingers forward a few inches. When I'm done, I release the position and come back into a sitting position and notice the torso. I tuck my chin in to help the back of my neck be longer. I often take my hand in what I call the Hawaiian mudra, the hang loose position, and I take that and I place the thumb on my chin, and it helps me get longer in my neck, which is also useful, always useful. Then with that, I stretch out my right leg. I put my right foot on the outside of my right knee. I wrap my right arm around my left knee. I look over my left shoulder. With my left hand, I pull myself slightly to the back, tucking in the chin. I dorsiflex my right toes, or I bring my right toes back toward my waist to stretch the back of the right leg. I smile. I breathe high up into the head, like I'm smelling something delicious, feeling my side ribs expand. I can really feel the side ribs in this posture. I imagine there's an artesian spring of energy or water in my navel, and it's coming up through my right arm and out my right fingertips into infinity and beyond. As I breathe in, I focus on getting taller, more elegant, tucking in the chin. As I exhale, micro movements, I twist to the left. My tongue is on the roof of the mouth, connecting the conception and governing meridians, which are like oceans compared to the rest of the meridians that are more like rivers. This gives me a free acupuncture session. Balancing the energy, quieting the mental chatter. When the tongue is quiet, the mental chatter has a tendency to be less. I switch sides. I extend my left foot. My right foot goes outside the left knee. Wrap the left arm around the right knee. Turn to the right. Drop the right shoulder. I pull the right shoulder down toward the floor. Dorsiflex the left toes back toward the waist, stretching the back of the left leg. My artesian spring of energy in the navel is going up through the left shoulder, out the left arm and fingertips, into infinity and beyond. I tuck in the chin, helping the back of the neck be longer. I sit up as straight as I can, focusing on the weight on both hips to be equal and even. I try not to lean to one side. I smile. Imagine I'm enjoying the position. I release the position when I'm ready. And then I notice I've warmed up the spine for the morning. That's pretty cool. If all I did was this one section, that would be a great yoga. I don't have to have an hour. I could have, this could be done in 5 minutes. You know, it took me a little longer. I'm kind of slow. That's okay. The next thing I'm going to do is work on the hamstring standing up. So we'll do that.